Howdy, my name is Addison Woods, and I will be representing Team 130. The topic we chose was based on the treatment of livestock, specifically the treatment of swine, cattle, and poultry in mass confinement. One thing that we try to identify is whether or not individuals actually care about the treatment of their food. The popular press articles give the view of supporting the fact that people do care about the treatment of animals. Animal rights activists have made it clear they support the treatment of animals over the products that come from them by significantly reducing their consumption of milk by nearly 40 since 1975. There are plenty of things wrong with animal farms, but it should be noted that they do produce a large quantity of food for consumers. However, these animals do have emotions and can feel pain. In fact, these animals can have depression, and many do in these confinements. Some may think that these areas are improving, but they are actually becoming worse. These animals are so close together that they are contracting and spreading all types of diseases, which, if these do not kill them, will cause them to have a brutal death in the end from these confinements. The hopes are for these places to improve, but so far there has been little to no progress. We already saw how these were causing illnesses within the animals, but it can actually affect the consumer as well, by having the quality of food not be to the right standard, and can cause pollutants that also affect human health in nearby areas. These pathogens are creating an odor that is hurting the human and animal life around it. This affects the quality of food because even though the quantity is high, the sick animal meat is contaminated. So, if it negatively affects the animal and the humans, is it worth it just to get the quantity of meat higher? The reason people use these is for the financial aspect. The farmers get more money for less space, and the individuals can buy this meat at a lower price than animals that were not placed in these facilities. If the state of the animal is improved, then the quality of the meat will also improve. Another downside of these mass confinement centers is that the more animals that get sick, the more medicine and antibiotics need to be used, which can have costs that are close to their profits. In the end, we found that the popular press and peer review article did align with each other concerning our overall topic. They both found that there are many animals in these confinement areas that are being treated poorly, and because of this, affects the quality of our food that individuals can receive. Not only did the animals receive diseases and illnesses from being in these places, but the consumers can as well. We have found as a group that these confinement centers may deliver a high quantity of food, but that does not outweigh the cons of illnesses and the well-being of these animals. Just because they are animals does not mean they do not have feelings and emotions. These were our project roles, where JC was the reference checker, Addie was the voiceover, Max did the script, John was the video editor, and Garrett was the slide creator. These are the resources for our images and our popular press and peer review sources. Hope you enjoyed our presentation.